In my mind, there are very few cars as pretty as a Jaguar XK8, and fewer still as pretty as a convertible as they are as a coupe. The car behind me is a 59 plated XK convertible with a 5 litre V8 engine. My name is Paul. I'd like to show you around. So there it is. It's in Santorini black, which is a really deeply metallic black, and it's sat on these nice big silver 20-inch alloy wheels. It's it's beautiful. The roof line of the coupe is fantastic. The whole shape of the car is lovely. With a lot of the convertibles, you tend to find they lose a bit of shape. They're not quite as pretty as the hard tops. But this one, I think, is one of the very few that achieves it both as a convertible and as a coupe. That looks fabulous. The 5 litre engine is nice and powerful, nice and torquey. It's run with automatic gearbox, which makes this car effortless to drive, very powerful. It sounds amazing because it's a V8. And those two exhausts out of the back, they look good and they sound even better when the engine's running. The colour is it's deep metallic black. It's very hard to see because the sun's just disappeared behind a cloud, but when the sun comes out it really pops. You get a really nice metallic flash in the colour. You've got these side vents with the Jaguar logos, black brake calipers tucked in behind those big silver wheels, and that nice aggressive looking front grille with the bright finish. A very pretty looking car. So it is a little bit older. It's a 59 plate, so if you look closer you are going to see, if I zoom in, you are going to see some chips that have been previously touched in. I don't think with a little over 50,000 miles you're going to get away with a car that has no chips at all. So there are the occasional chips here and there, but overall it's a lovely looking thing. Low owners, 3 former keepers. It's got a nice service history. The roof was replaced in 2023. That was because there was a rear window problem. So it's got a nice fresh hood, which is lovely when it's up. There's a photo on our photos on our website. I'll move to the interior. Now I've got the wind deflector in place. Now that will fold down and it'll also pull out, so you can then have access to the rear seats. But if it's just 2 of you or 1 of you driving, especially if you're driving at motorway speeds, you can wind the windows up, so the windows will come up to here, and that helps to keep the whole cabin area nice and calm and not too windy. So if you're on a long journey, it makes it a lot easier and a lot more comfortable. Electric seats with memory, and they also have a bolster control as well, so you can adjust the shape of the seat with the buttons. Same with the passenger side. If I just slide this seat forward, you can see there are occasional seats. The back of the seat dips right in to give you more headroom because of course it does have a soft top, but the coupe is exactly the same. But they're nice, comfortable, supportive seats, and the ebony leather does stay looking nice for a reasonable amount of time. It's not like the light colours where the colour of your jeans can come off on the seat. Now I'm going to press the start button with my foot on the brake because the key is already in here. The key is in there. Just while I show you, there's also another glove box with this sliding armrest. That armrest slides backwards and forwards, and you can just see now, or just hear now, that the engine is fired up. It's sounding wonderful. So here you can see start, stop. I'm going to just close the door a second. So when the car is started, this pops up. It's normally sitting flat. I can pop it into reverse, and then you have a parking aid. It does have parking aids on it. It's not a camera, but it does tell you how close you are getting to anything in front or behind. neutral, and then drive, and then drive sport, push it down and put it into sport. Now what sport does is it changes the dynamics of how the car drives. It'll hold on to each gear for longer, takes top gear out of the equation, just gives you a much more sporty ride overall. We'll put it back into D, and then all the way back into P. We have electronic handbrake, heated seats, 3 different heat settings for the driver, 3 different heat settings for the passenger, as you can see. There we go. And a nice, easy to use touchscreen system, the DAB radio, flip backwards and forwards, audio. I can go back to where I was before here and go to climate, phone, because you do have a phone system, which is Bluetooth, navigation system. I agree not to do this while I'm driving. The nice, easy to use system, very much what you would expect in a Range Rover. So, destination entry, it's very simple and straightforward. Just popping in all your details there, and you can go back with these buttons to where you were before. So a nice, simple system, and a nice, really nice. So I had to do that because of who's playing. It's a nice amount of bass. You've got very good quality speakers. Just going to turn that back down again so you can hear me. Good quality speakers. It's a lovely sound system. It's a really nice place to be. It's a multifunction steering wheel, so you've got your stereo radio controls there. You can change the station or whatever track you're listening to on your digital music, and cruise control is here. Just tucked in down the side there, you can see there's a boot release, fuel release, fog lamps, and what have you. So it's 53,547 miles. The car's come in. We're going to pop that into our local Jaguar specialist and pop that out because we know what that is. But yeah, a nice history car, a lovely looking thing, a low number of owners, and a real joy to be in. It's a real joy to be in, and understanding that we are now about to come into spring. What better time than to think in terms of buying something really, really pretty that's going to make you smile every time you get into it. 59 plated, 53,500 mile Jaguar XK8 convertible with a 5-litre V8 engine. I hope you like the car. I hope you like the video and find the video useful. If you'd like to know more about the car, please visit our website, www.bramshawbv.com. Pop us an email or drop us a text or WhatsApp, or just pick up the phone and speak to us. We'd love to talk to you about it. Thanks for watching.